True crime, a terrible sight. World of YouTube by request. Look into this story. Unsolved murder of Missy Bevers. This is a 4-year-old case. Of course, no arrest. And this person was a fitness, or should I say a gladiator fitness trainer. Meaning that, damn, she probably did some very crazy, insane, intense fitness. But unfortunately, her fitness did not get her away from her killer. And just like any other, case, we got a suspect. But of course, you ain't got a face. You ain't got nothing but this guy right here. I'm going to play the video if it will play. I hope it does. And this, to me, analyzing this guy here, we got a fat, pudgy little rodent that took a means of stalking a woman. I don't think it's going to play. God damn it. Anyways, if you get on, I'll try and put this article in the link. This is from 8 News, I believe. ABC, damn it. Where the hell is this from? It's, And then, mind you, this happened in a church. In a small town in Texas. Jesus Christ, I didn't think Texas had small towns. No. But another town, man, where everybody knows your name. Small town, of course. And here we have Now watch this whole video. If it don't come up, it don't come up, but hopefully it will. If it don't, well, there's nothing I can do about it. I'll ask you to go check it. But, all in all, what I got from this video, we got a fat, pudgy jerk. It does not look like he's carrying any weapons besides a knife that he stabbed the victim with. From what I can say, my thoughts, theories, ideas, this is not facts. We do not have facts here, people. We have thoughts, theories, ideas, just to let everybody know. Because everybody likes to say I'm making up shit, and I'm not. Or I don't know what I'm talking about. But, you know what? With all due respect, everybody has a freedom of speech to make their own thoughts, theories, ideas. And I'm going to say that this guy was obviously obsessed. He had to have been obsessed with this woman. To even say that he could have known her. He could be awfully damn right. Oh, here it is. Look at that fat, pudgy bastard. It's going to play a little bit. If it plays, I'll just keep talking. You watch. But, I believe this woman had kids, so I don't think she was having any kind of an affair. I think that she had a stalker, and this guy was obsessed because, if you got a woman that's fit like she was, and, got the looks, sometimes you get that, people. Obsession. People that get obsessed with what they want and can't have. And that, to me, man, is just, yeah. There's been plenty of cases like this. As for the police uniform, yes, he could be most rightfully a police officer. And it does say, it could be an officer because he's got a SWAT uniform on. But I think, on the other hand, this guy ain't no officer. I think And only reason why I say this is because you can get an officer's or any kind of suit. If anybody wants to fight this, you know, just don't. Because there's a thing called the black market where you can buy guns. And why in the hell ain't you going to be able to buy a suit? Oh, damn. I will be right back. Well, back. We're in a better area. Looks like the video is going to play. But as I was saying about getting cop suits and stuff, the black market got a perfect place. And this guy, I would assume, if he's not a cop, he got it from the black market. Obsessed, I think he is. Like I said, whatever hatred he had towards this woman, whether or not he met her and she turned him right down. Because obviously, I mean, if she does I can't remember if she has a husband. I don't know if this article says that, but I know that it says she's got 3 kids. But, this guy, I mean, was very prepared. And for this to just to even think happened. So police say she died from puncture wounds to her head and chest. That means whatever this guy had stabbing her. Believe the person seen on the surveillance video was an actual police officer. Which I don't know, man. To me, the way he's dressed, he don't look like no. I remember this case too when it came up. I do remember watching that video, but I never did nothing on it because, it was just something at the time. 4 years ago, I wasn't as active into this true crime stuff as I am now. But this one, boy, what I believe that guy was doing right there, right? Looking for a place to jump out and attack. Because I think that woman would have had a better advantage if she, would actually have seen him. Probably could have ran and got away because that tubby little bastard. But then again, you know what? Everybody tells me, like in the Delphi murders, the guy was fat. And I think he was out of shape, but I don't know. The girls could have got away maybe, but yeah, if he had a gun and, forced it. But this guy, I don't think, well, maybe he did have a gun, he could have had a gun and just wanted to stab her. And I have heard cases before of obsessed men. If they can't have it, nobody can. And I think maybe if he wanted to stab the face in the head, he was trying to damage that face, because if I can't have you, nobody can. Maybe he was doing more or less, trying to damage her face so no one would want to, maybe he'd get a chance. But other than that, I mean, this guy, was just, had to have been obsessed. And she didn't want no part of it. So, I do believe this guy knew her, came in contact with her. And like I said, I can't, damn it, if someone could just tell me if she had a husband or not. So I thought it did say that she had 3 kids, but, let's keep going. Just did, since you're very kind-hearted, it seemed genuine, so, yeah. Yes, so, in December. Yeah, I don't think it's, I thought I said I had 3 kids, but, what's that beast? Ooh, look like a beast. But, yeah, this is, damn it. I could have sworn I read that said she had 3 kids. Of course, this is her. And she looks kind of like Marsha Brady on the Brady Bunch. Try not to make jokes, but or the one that played Marsha in the new movie, not the old one, but yeah. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, this guy must have had a real bad obsession with her. That's what I think. And like I say, if I can't have you, nobody can. That's what I believe this is, a case of. And when you're coming from a small town, and I'm not trying to bust people's balls, but when you're coming from a small town, and there ain't much to do out there, but Texas is friggin' huge. Sometimes people in small towns, I hate to say, they just sit too much in that small town and let the small town get the better of them. You don't expand your mind from small towns. You get secluded. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with a small town. I mean, sometimes I wish I was never in this concrete jungle. Even though I love this city, neon lights. I love looking at the city at night. And that's the only thing that keeps me near the city or liking the city. But I mean, also what keeps me in the city is because out in the boondocks, yeah, it costs more money to live. But, I don't know. It's just, you get too many thoughts living in a small town. You ain't got the noise around you to keep your mind occupied. You ain't got the things around you to keep you occupied. You ain't got the traffic that, I think does drive people crazy, but in other ways, it occupies your mind from thinking crazy thoughts unless you're going to jump out and have a case of road rage. Then, yeah, that's a different story, but other than that, I mean, this guy reminds me of someone that just sits around too much and watches people. And that's one thing that comes out of small towns sometimes. They're them people that just have way too much time on their hands. And this guy, the way he went about doing things and getting in this church, looking around is right. Where am I going to attack this woman? Obsession. And there's been many cases of that. And this is what I think it is. And like I say, you can get anything off the black market. Anything. And that's where, people in gun laws, oh, geez, you gotta, your Second Right Amendment, you gotta stop the guns, you gotta stop this, you know what? You're not gonna stop nothing until you stop the black market, and that ain't gonna stop. Because no one's got the balls enough to shut it down. Because there's crooked people, right? Running it, involved with it. Think about it. It ain't guns that kill people. It's the people that kill people. And that black market also sells other illegal things also. Like right now, I know this piece of shit, and I've heard about it. Just through the grapevine, buys tasers. Oh, this is gonna play. Yeah, it's playing on and off, but anyways, illegal stuff being sold. That's the problem in these suits. How many stories I know I've heard of? People buying fake badges, pulling people over. Even, what gets me too is that people can go to auctions and buy old police cars, even though they're removed of their stickers and everything. I've seen people with friggin' spotlights still on it, ram bars on the front, and they're driving around town, and it's some average-looking guy is right. You can buy them too. Old cruisers. So, for them to say that this is an actual cop, don't get me wrong, it could be, but I don't think it is. Just the way that guy just maneuvers himself. If you're in a SWAT gear and you're in a building, regardless as if you're looking for a perpetrator or if you're just looking around, that guy looks carelessly around. You know, a real person, even the instinct would kick in if it's a real officer to casually open up doors and look easily. Because even if they're on duty or off duty, that instinct kicks in, I believe. These are my thoughts, theories, ideas. I know when I'm in an abandoned place. I was just one in a house yesterday. That's right. And I casually looked through. Because you don't know if there's someone sleeping up there. You know, maybe a bum or, you know, someone that took the house over. Even in a church, it doesn't matter. You got to casually go through there. Because if you're going in there to do illegal things and say so a priest or someone just happened to sleep tonight because, hey, they got caught up in their work. You just don't go in there and rip open doors and you're looking around here, there, everywhere. That guy was carelessly looking through that place. So that right there tells me he's not no cop. He's just a guy don't give a shit. And he's looking for a place to come out and attack. And that was it. Because, right, like I said, a real officer doing something would have already known also that cameras at this time and day and age have to be in use. And this guy's all carelessness about anything. If he was a cop and just didn't care, because, right, he's all dressed up and covered. I mean, so be it. That's what it is. But I don't think he was a real cop. Because instincts tell you to beware. Especially when you're going in a church, you don't know who the hell's in there. Especially when being what I've done when I was a kid and sneaking into places too. Just like I said yesterday, I wasn't going quick through that house. You know, I'm not scared of nothing. I fear nothing. In ways. There's some things I'm scared of, but it ain't, you know, going in abandoned houses. But I do cautionally do things because, right, I don't want to spook someone or happen to, spook someone when they try to attack me. Because I get into a stance before I look. Because if there's going to be someone attacking me because I'm in somewhere where I don't belong, you know, I'm going to be like, hey, whoa. I'm either going to tell that person to watch out. I'm not here to do nothing, you know, but I'm still going to have my stance. And try to reassure them, hey, I'm just looking around. I mean, that's what I do. But if they're charging, I always get into a stance, be prepared so I don't get pushed down. So I'm not getting, taken over. That's instinct. And when you're going in a freaking church like this, it's like, wow, okay. I gotta move this so another video don't come up, but yeah, that's what I think. That's exactly what I think, man, that this person was a careless person, just didn't care. He went in there for one reason only. You're gonna kill with an obsession. And I think that's what this all got to do with. Somehow, somewhere, some way, he knows this girl or he looked her up online. Somewhere down the road, I think he got in contact with her and got the wrong words of no. Just got no thank you, no. Not my type, maybe. And just like Bridge Guy, fat, overweight, loser, can't get women. That's right. What do they do in the next best thing in their mind? Take it out on the woman that either they're obsessed over like this guy, or they just hate women in general and gonna go kill them because they can't get what they want. Too bad, loser. You know what? If you can't find somebody and you're doing this kind of stuff because you're sick that way, you better go get some help. Or I hope someone relays and gets back at you and kills you. Till that next video, be safe, take care, always beware. I'm going to look a little more on this, but I'm keeping it alive. Out.